Hello there, and welcome back to another exciting adventure on the Edge Season 4. I think I actually said Season 3 last time. Way too much of the habit for that. I have been thinking a lot about my conversation with Scribs last episode, and I'm not really sure that I feel safe in this world anymore. More specifically, these things in the sky. So we beat the dragon, we went to the end, it's the better end in this world, just like it's been in the last one. But now these things are all over the place. They're also here on the spawn island. It just kind of makes me nervous. And there's a bunch of them here in the shopping district. Oh, there's that creepy ghast again. Yeah. And so I think I need to do some research. It's been a minute since I've spent a lot of time here at spawn, and these new floaty islands they just need to be studied. I'm not really sure exactly how they got here, but as an explorer and adventurer and somebody who likes to make journals, that's me, I am going to build some things around this new world in order to study what is happening with these floating islands. So get ready for a little time lapse, get ready for some cool fancy builds, get ready for something that you've maybe seen a little bit of before, but possibly in a new way. Here we go. Well, I have several of the hot air balloons in place to watch and spy on the... Spy is not the right word. To catalog and monitor these new floating islands. I still need to get some in the shopping district and put a few in Teal Farms. But I have several here. And let me tell you, oh, these look so amazing. Just take a look. Oh man, that adds such a cool new verticality to the spawn area. I think I put these in the right spots. We're a little jittery. I've got the I think I'm using Bobby mod now for rendering distance. But man, these look really cool. Floating around. You can see all the way over to the shopping district. We've got some floating islands over there, but yeah, so these are in place now. I might, I don't know, maybe add some around. I think they just look so cool. Like, these are nefarious and confusing, and I don't really know what. I'm stuck. Not still sure why they're here, really even what some of these colors or blocks, but they definitely give off the motion that they're going a direction. I might have to see if it's the same direction as the ones at my farm are going, but for now, I've got some balloons. And I think they look super, super good. While I'm here, I'm gonna grab... I had like some of these golden coffee beans somewhere. Oh my gosh, I have a ton of copper. What on earth? Probably gonna need it for a project at some point.
There's all these things. That's what is with the hot air balloons? Okay, actually, squirrel. We'll find Disco in a minute.
Okay, yes. He's squirreling. Let me throw this in here. No, not that.
That's new.
That.
You know what?
That.
This gives me
Eh.
teal
There.
disco.
I feel better. Get that stuff put away. Hello.
This is disco. Hey!
Hey.
You're actually over here. This is amazing.
I was muted.
Hellos.
Did I hear my name?
Yeah, actually. I was gonna come and look for you and ask some. You're one of the more sciencey peoples here on the server.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a question I was gonna ask you, but now I have a different question I'm gonna ask you first. Are these balloons you?
Yes. Do you like them?
I do. I mean, they're kind of less ominous in the sky than the islands.
That's kind of why they're there. These things, I don't. Do you know why they're here or where they came from?
No, that was my question. I was gonna come over here to ask you if you thought, is there any reason from a scientific standpoint that I shouldn't get some glass and try to like quarantine the islands? Because I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know why they're coming here. I know, I don't know if you've been over to Caddy's recently. There's one that's like whomp. I don't know if it's going into her mountainside or if it's coming out of the mountainside.
That's what, okay.
There's a little nubbin in the ground by Reds. There's one that went down over, like, right between Kip's camp and Kobold's White House. And then there's all these islands.
Yeah, I've got one, at least one at Teal Farms.
Yes, okay, yes. I saw that one there.
But, like...
So I was looking for you.
It kind of looks like they're, like... The thingies on the back end. I'm assuming that this is the front end.
I'm assuming there's some sort of propulsion to them.
Yeah, they look like they're kind of like moving. I'm not the only one that sees that, right?
No.
Okay.
No, because I thought they were only going to be in the sky until I saw them in the ground at
I'll have to check those out.
Reds and Caddies, and then this one over here between Kip and Kobold's.
I'll have these cool new quarantine blocks.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. I don't know what these are. I need to study them a little bit and like make some journals of my own like experiment things. I didn't know that they were in the ground. I'm gonna have to go check those ones out. So I built these balloons. I've got to put some instruments in them to kind of like measure the like airwaves and sky
Ooh, okay.
density, because that's science stuff, right?
Yes.
And
it sounds sciencey.
yeah, all I know for sure is that these were not here before we beat the dragon.
Yeah, that is the same conclusion I have had so far. And there's also that crack in the ground over, but that first one.
Did you say kraken? Yes, there.
Well, no, not this one.
There is a kraken.
But there's a crack in the ground and everything.
There's a what?
But did you not see it?
I've been pretty busy at the farm.
Okay. Yeah, there's... It's gone? Wait. The island is still there.
What?
Oh,
Whoa.
I don't like that.
Like that was in the ground here?
There had been... Under this island, there had been cracks with like the black and the purple. Like it almost looks like the glitch. It almost looks like it's glitching. There was that in the ground over here, right under this one. Where did it go? What happened? Maybe it is actually something as a contagion in the ground, and maybe it went down into this and traveled? Could that be a thing?
I don't know. We're gonna partition this off.
Cool.
That's a big scary no.
Yeah. Awesome. That's different. I don't like things that are different that I don't understand.
Yeah. I'll put some monitoring things in the ground around here.
Cool. I'll need to get me some of those. What do you think of the idea of like covering over some of what's in the ground? Do you think that's even feasible? Well, rephrase. I know it's feasible. Do you think it's a good idea from a scientific standpoint?
Well, I haven't tried to just like remove one yet.
Yeah, I haven't been that brave.
Just because I don't really know what they are, and you know, getting to a new place and destroying things we don't understand is probably not the best path.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Quarantine, like if I did like a glass enclosure around some of the pieces, at least the ones in the ground, maybe.
Yeah. I guess that would tell us if they're gonna move or if they like.
Yeah, that's true.
So far, they've just kind of been popping up. They haven't like done anything. Spreading it has me worried a little bit.
Yeah. I haven't seen any. Core and I are building an Atlantis area. We're in the water. Like, okay, Disco.
Oh.
I'm building in the water.
Why?
Because I tried to face my fears, and in facing my fears, that meant I had to go and thank you. I will absolutely eat these. And I'm building the water. And I've noticed, I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to it, but I don't have any floating islands there yet.
Over the water?
Over the water. And thinking about it, there's the one in the ground by Reds. There's one in the ground by Caddies. The one by you is in the air. These are in the air. Are there any by Welder? Is that a common denominator that keeps them away as water?
That's a good question. I've got like a couple of lakes and like a tiny little river thing. I kind of thought about using Kobold's terraforming service to build a bigger river.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'll keep you informed on what these things pick up, and once I get the sensors in place, we should have some data pretty soon.
Awesome, thank you. I might message a couple folks and leave some science and see if I can get people's permission to try quarantining what's at their base, and see what happens, if anything. Hopefully nothing happens. Hopefully we can quarantine it and then we can find a way to safely remove it.
Yeah.
But
I'm surprised, like, well, has this Kraken, I don't know its name yet, tried to like eat the islands or anything yet, or like Nobody else has tried to like destroy an island yet, have they?
No, not that I know of. I keep looking at them. I mean, they have one of them had like a button on it.
Yeah, I pushed the buttons.
So did I, but nothing happened that I know of.
Then there's this weird glowy cactus.
That's not the most abnormal thing, honestly. That's from the end, and I'm just assuming someone did that for the fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a weird lightning rod. But the fact that there's an island there and this one here and the one that's in the ground just doesn't make me happy. I'll be very interested to know what your findings
Yeah, absolutely.
are.
I will get a journal together.
Okay. I'm going to go put some signs down to people and see if anyone's cool with me quarantining off what's in their area.
Okay.
And then I'll write up any findings I have and share those with you, and we can compare notes.
Nice. Works for me.
I feel a little bit better having a plan of some sort with these. Because I've been full admission, I've been kind of looking at them and then being like, you know what? If I ignore it, maybe it'll go away.
Yeah, I've just kind of been ignoring the one at the farm. Worst case scenario, these balloons are kind of pretty, so...
I agree with that. They're beautiful. I like having those in the sky, so...
Yeah.
I think those are fantastic.
All right, well, I will get the instruments and the measurement tools together and start seeing what we can figure out.
Brilliant. I'm going to go see what I can find to make some of these quarantine blocks and message people.
Okay.
All right. Thank
Good to
you.
see you. Yeah.
I feel the better.
Bye. All right. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. I'm going to talk to her about all that mess. I've got coffee over here. All right. Well, I probably need to get those instrument measuring tools together. It's going to be a late night. The last thing that I really want to try to get done this episode is a little renovations on the shop. So let's knock that down real fast and see where we land. And that is all for today's episode. I still need to get some of those monitoring stations here because I got an island and it's flying somewhere. I do finally have a bit more inspiration for the farm area. to be honest, it's kind of been a wild summer and life has picked up very fast. So that's kind of all I have for today's episode, but sticking with some of my medieval themes, I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting a medieval village up on that mountain there with kind of a winding path that goes from behind me up and have like some woodcutter, like little tiny village things up to something up here. I don't know that I'll go like full bore castle, but I need a build project. I need to gather blocks and I need reasons for gathering blocks. And I've kind of just been doing farms and stuff, which has been good, but I need me a big project. I have a big project, but it's not ready. It's for like later in the season when some things are kind of going kaboom. Not that things are going to go kaboom, but yeah, so that is what I got for today's episode. I keep looking at the sides of my head. The color looks kind of weird, but have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Stay busy, stay creative, and have a wonderful day. Bye.